Hello guys, good day to all. Good evening, this is Mike Padua. We're back to a latest update. This is the weekend edition of our analysis for today, Sunday through Wednesday, July 6 to 9, 2025. And this is our English version, brought to you by Typhoon2000 and Naga College Foundation. But before we begin, we'd like to thank our partners, Aboitiz Power, Bank of the Philippine Islands Sustainability. If you're interested to know more about the sustainability programs of BPI, just click on the link here. And also the local government of Naga City, headed by our Honorable Mayor Lenny Robredo and our Vice Mayor Gabi Bordado. Now let's begin with our update. We don't have any tropical cyclone affecting our country, but up north, very close to our country, we have a rapid intensifying typhoon, which already have an international name, also a Filipino name, known as Danas. And this was once Bising, and it's now going to make landfall anytime this hour. And it's currently at Category 2 strength, typhoon strength, winds of 165 kilometers per hour, gusting up to 200 kph. And it's likely the western sections of Taiwan will feel the brunt of this powerful typhoon, especially along Taitung City and up over the other counties over Western Taiwan. I'm going to show to you later the latest track of this powerful small typhoon, which has rapidly intensified as it hovered over the West Philippine Sea during the past few days. And here's the latest graph set that we created earlier this afternoon, and this is now the tracking of this small typhoon moving into Taiwan Strait with a bend towards the east, and it's likely now to make landfall over the western sections of Taiwan. The Southwest Monsoon will continue to bring occasional monsoon rains across the western sections of Luzon, particularly Ilocos region, and over Batanes, Babuyan Group of Islands, and Calayan Group as well. And the rest of the country will have good weather except for some passing showers and thunderstorms brought about by the light southwesterly wind flow. We have here a tropical wave. This is the cloudiness from the Pacific, which is also dumping some thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening across large areas of Mindanao. And we have here a severe tropical storm Moon, southeast of Japan. It's not a threat to our country. And let's take a look now on a fast animation from cyclonicwx.com, and you can see here the pinhole or the small eye moving or accelerating towards the northeast from 10. It's now 20 kilometers per hour. And if we take a look at the latest zoom in track, also from cyclonicwx.com, you can see the intensifying eye wall of this powerful system, and it's now touching the shoreline of western Taiwan, just to the north of Kaohsiung City. And if we take a look at the radar shot from Cyclonic WX as well, this is from the Taiwan radar feed. It's now beginning to make landfall along the area very close, just north of Kaohsiung City. And it's most likely to make landfall somewhere here east of Tainan and into the Chiayi County and into Yunli, Changhua, and Taichung City within the next few hours, and it's expected to accelerate. The track will pass here and move into the different counties of Taiwan. It's really affecting more populated areas, so watch out for possible heavy rains that could cause flash floods, landslides, as well as high winds of more than 150 kilometers per hour. So please take all necessary precautions. all the Filipinos living there along the western sections of Taiwan, and also all the Taiwanese that will be affected by this powerful typhoon. Now here's the forecast track of all Asian agencies, and it shows here that it will pass over populated areas of Western Taiwan within the next 12 to 24 hours, and expect deteriorating weather throughout the dawn of Monday, July 7. And after 48 hours, it will be interacting with a strong or building high pressure ridge north of Shanghai, and eventually the system will dissipate and track towards the southwest, making landfall over southeastern or eastern China. And here's the latest forecast track from the European model. So you can see here here's the latest forecast on the wind from the European model, and you can see here that the system, just like I said, for the next 2 to 3 days, it will after making landfall over Taiwan, it will turn more to the southwest, then make landfall second time around over southeastern China. Okay, and this forecast until Friday, it looks like to the east of Philippines there's no other developing low pressure system, but forecast of more than 7 days or more than 5 days, which is still highly uncertain. There might be another one that will form next Monday, or next Monday, I mean, July 14, over the area of Okinawa. Actually, there's 2 systems there, very near Japan, and then it will move towards Japan. The one to the right and to the left will move towards eastern China. So the formation or the hotspot of this formation is somewhere here, northeast of the country, and the weather system that may affect our country or the Philippines is the Southwest Monsoon, but it's still mild enough not to bring massive flooding to our country. And then on the edge of the forecast, this will be 14 days from now, which is less than 20% accuracy, or less than 20% probability. There might be another low pressure monsoon depression forming to the east of Batanes. That will be on Sunday, July 20th. So it's still early to tell, but we are now focusing our attention on this small typhoon that will make landfall anytime this evening over western Taiwan. As for the rainfall forecast, it looks like every afternoon or evening there might be some rain showers and thunderstorms, becoming more frequent over the western sections of Luzon because of the southwest monsoon, while the rest of the country is more of localized thunderstorms and tropical waves, especially over Mindanao. And so far, for the next 5 days until Friday, July 11, we expect afternoon or evening rain showers and thunderstorms in various parts of the country. Okay, and then for the wave forecast, the wave heights over the West Philippine Sea will slightly become lighter, but on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the wave heights over the West Philippine Sea will become higher once again, reaching more than 2 meters, up to 2.5 meters, light to moderate waves here, while over the central waters of our country, it will be more than, it will be less than 1 meter, as well as here over the East Philippine Sea, it will just be about a meter in wave heights. So it's still suitable for fishing and sea travel, except if you are going to fish around here over the West Philippine Sea. The waves will be much higher, also the swells. Okay, so far that's the latest for this Sunday, and let's hope and pray that this typhoon will accelerate more and move away quickly from Taiwan. and please take all necessary precautions. All Pinoys living in Taiwan. From Typhoon 2000, this is Mike Padua saying good night again. Have a great week ahead, and thank you so much for watching our channel. God bless to all.